Hi, lovelies. So I'm here today, and we are going to do a quick uh, five card spread. Haven't done a reading for you in a while, and since season one of Let's Talk Empath has ended, I figured let's go ahead and have a reading. Okay, let's see what we have today to discuss, and I will try to be as uh, let you know exactly what is going on. So our first reading is the Ten of Wands. You see the man holding the sword, the staffs. Seems like he's in trouble, right? Okay. So it's Ten of Wands. You're seeming that your life is in a constant battle right now. You're tired. You can't seem to catch a break. You doubt your own self right now. Um, you overextend yourself. You've overcommitted yourself to doing so many things, and you didn't realize it until now. Um, in a way, this could be a test for you. Um, you don't seem like you're getting anywhere. You don't have any rest. You don't have any time. There's just so much going on that you can't seem to catch your breath. You can't seem to get above water as you need. Um, you the other responsibilities in your life are suffering because of this. But um, you're gonna have to find new solutions to these problems that you put before you and make a few changes. If you have to tell people, listen, I can't help you, I need to step back, then please do so. So this is how you're feeling right now. So the first card is your feelings card. How you're feeling. You're bombarded, you're overwhelmed. I don't think you realized you were committing to so many things. And now you've had probably in the past 2 weeks realized, oh my God, I didn't realize I'm doing this, and this. And now it's just compacted upon you. But take a step back, and if you have to put stuff on hold instead of trying to do everything or ask for help, do that. Listen, I didn't mean to, I didn't realize that I had done A, B, C, and D. Um, and this is what's going on. I need help. But you're gonna have to think outside the box on how to manage your time wisely until your commitments are fully complete. Don't take on any extra thing right now, okay? Now, our next one would be what's influencing you, the things around you. So, the Ten of Pentacles is a money card. S- You see, people seem to be like in a fair or something, but the Pentacles represents money. Money is falling down. Um, so hopefully this will be a good thing. What's influencing that? Maybe you're wanting to get money or you have money to spend. It was gifted to you. It was given to you somehow. You got a large sum of money. Um, and you feel like all of a sudden now you're more important because you have this money and you took on these prior responsibilities because you thought the money would help. Not necessarily, as you may see, it's not really helping you out. It's actually causing you to feel drained all the time. You're tired, you're not doing what you're supposed to. Um, although you may get success out of what you're doing right now, um, which in a way is a good thing, but you also see where you are being left away from maybe family, friends. Um, You need to plan for a long-term gain in what you're doing, not just these short, quick returns in what you're doing. You need something that's gonna be long-term, that's gonna help you future-wise. Um, you also might find out of what you're doing, you might seek a permanent, job that's gonna, serve your ultimate goal in the end of what you're trying to do, or the multiple things of what you're trying to do. So that could be a good thing. The next one, the things that could block or hinder or stop your success from moving forward. Um, so the next one is the Wheel of Fortune card reversed. So this one's upside down, it's reversed. The Wheel of Fortune. So since it comes reversed, um, you may have a lack of vision, ability to move forward because you're stuck in a rut right now from again being overcommitted. You whatever is going on, you don't have the ability to move forward. You don't know what to do. You don't know what's around the corner. Everything seems to be catching up all of a sudden when things are moving smoothly for you. Now everything just seems to be compacting on top of each other, and you don't know how to stop that. You might have others who are upset with you, could be possibly wanting to sabotage everything you've done because they want to be noticed, they want to be seen, and you seem to be shining above them at the moment. Um, others plotting, planning, trying to pull everything you've done, pull the rug right out from under you. So just be aware of that. If you've wronged anybody, did anything to hurt anybody's feelings, I would try to make that right. Because in the end, everything that you're doing right now, it could jeopardize and come back to haunt you. So it's almost like the block right now to stop you from moving forward. These are things that you need to consider. Okay. Um, bad luck is has to be endured by you to become fruitful for you to move forward. And while this is going on, keep courage because the wheel of fortune is going to turn around positively for you. But right now, you're going through this cycle, you know, having all this money, having all these troubles. The cards tell a story in order. And of course, your reversed wheel of fortune. Now, here's things. The next two cards I have for you is things that you might be expecting. What to expect? What do you think's gonna happen after all is said and done? So the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Okay. So as you see, he seems very happy with himself. He's carrying these swords and he's taking stuff away. But there's many choices that you have to make right now. Um, only one of them and is correct. You may already know this. You may already know, listen, I know what to do. I'm having a hard time going about doing the right thing because you might be the person who doesn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Um, but if you pick choice B, it's going to turn out horrible, even if you think you can try to mix A and B together to work it out. There's either choice A or there's choice B. So your choice will decide what's going to happen, and you know this. But don't run away from problems, commitments, new things that come to your life. You know, um, you may have this thing, this instinct that if you do everything on your own, that all your problems are going to work themselves out. But then you'll notice there's one problem, there's two problems, there's three problems. And the more you try to work on problem A, another problem's going to come. So don't be selfish when it comes to decision makings. Don't bring shame to yourself. Don't get too egotistical with yourself that you know everything and you can do everything. And don't be afraid. Don't be one of those peoples that even though you may be a leader, that you can't be a follower. Everybody learns new things, okay? So that's your 7 of Swords. Swords, I mean. So the next card is your most likely outcome card. So I have for you the Knight of Wands reversed. Knight of Wands. Man on the horse reversed. So this is talking about it could be um not necessarily the gender of the person, but the way they carry themselves. You know how sometimes there's females that have more of like the male, they take on more of the male um persona, and males have the more uh feminine type of um the way they carry themselves. Um so this is talking about a person under 40, could be male or female, but specifically this male person um has a lot of emotional issues going on. They can't commit. Oh, thank you, Flawless Dreams, for joining. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm so glad you commented. Thank you. Um, don't don't overcommit to this person because they've got a lot of emotional baggage going on. They have no discipline in what's going on. They seem to easily be angered. They get cocky. They think they know it all. Um, they may seem to be successful, but it's just a persona that they're putting on. They're pretending to be bigger and better than what they are. Um, but in the end, it could hurt you because they're keeping secrets from you, things that you need to know, they're not going to tell you. Or they've sort of told you what's going on, but they haven't told you everything. So new things you may be finding out come out. Um, they may be extremely cruel in the way they say things, harsh. They may be abusive in some situations. It could be emotionally, mentally, physically, verbally abusive. Abusive doesn't just necessarily mean hitting somebody. So keep that in mind. Um, they make all these promises that they can keep the relationship going. Relationship could be family relationship, friend relationship, work relationship. Relationship isn't just tied to one specific thing. Um, but you'll notice that once you give the person what they want, they're done with you and they'll leave. They have no further use for you. Oh yes, thank you. Yes, I'm getting a lot off this last card, Flawless Dreams. Um, so just be wary of the person that is just being the taker, but not being the giver as well. They're just taking, 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 and you may not realize that you're giving, 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 and getting nothing in return. There has to be equal exchange. Otherwise, it's not going to work out. Um, but this person is going to they might up and disappear and leave after they get what they want, or they'll just tell you that they're going to leave after they get what they want. And there's nothing you can do about it. And I'd say let that person go. Don't fight about it. Don't argue about it. Let them go. Um, they also may appear very charming to maybe you. They were very charming to you, but now that you've seen past that mask, that aura, they're no longer charming anymore to you. But since you can see through them, they will do that to somebody else that doesn't know their character, that doesn't know them. Would I suggest you tell that other person that's sprung into their life, let me forewarn you about so and so or whatever? I'd leave it alone because then you'd be pulling that person back into your life. So let that person go. So that's the most likely outcome. If you don't follow these important steps, you know, don't take on more than you can chew, more than you can handle, because the load is going to be hard to carry. You're going to come into money. How are you going to use that money? Good or bad? Reversed tarot, reversed wheel of fortune. Things aren't working out, overcommitted. So don't get too cocky, even though you're starting to carry stuff away. Don't get too cocky. Beware of someone that's going to come and then leave your life and move on to somebody else. Let it go. So that is my reading for today. Um, Tomorrow I'll do a special treat and I will give a 10 card reading for you. But today I wanted to give everybody uh, a little something special, a little 5 card reading. It's general. Um, Season 2, Let's Talk Empath, will start in January 2023. So it just ended. Please, please, please go to Let's Talk Empath on Facebook. And look at all the episodes that we did. We have healing on there. We have crystals. We have um, ghost stories on there. We started with the ghost story. We ended with the ghost story. So check everything out. Remember, Let's Talk Empath will start January of next year. And in the meantime, if you want to catch me and our host, the hostess, the lovely uh, Leonessa, catch us on Friday nights, uh, ladies' night after dark, 11 p.m. Fridays, with Lizzie and Leonessa on Facebook. Okay? Love y'all. Bye. Thank you, Flawless Dreams, for joining.